moment of silent prayer, please. Thank you. Stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Pulley, could you call the order?
Mr. Benton.
Here.
Mrs. Boer. Here. Mrs. Davis. Here. Mrs. Thomas. Here. Mr. Swager.
Here. Mr. Dixon, if you want to go into our discussion topics.
Yes, this evening we just have a few items here, and one that we've kind of briefed each other on prior to the meeting and probably don't need a lot of discussion on. But first of all, it's a privilege to introduce Jim Lepper, village administrator, who's here to present a revised version of the Parks and Recs district proposal and highlight the change that has been made and entertain any discussions you might have relative to the Parks and Recs district being proposed. I think in your board packet you received a copy of the Constitution, the agreement, and the resolution that we would bring to the March 8th regular meeting of the board for action, but wanted to give you an opportunity to answer any questions. So Jim, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Dixon. I don't know how much you guys want me to reintroduce or bring up all of the stuff we've already talked about, or if you want me to just discuss the changes that have been made since the last time we talked.
If you don't mind, just get a quick overview of what we've got, and then the changes would be
I
great.
figured okay. So presented in front of you guys for discussion and consideration is an agreement and a resolution to form what is the Ohio Revised Code calls a joint recreation district. Similar districts are formed all over Ohio: Centerburg, New Albany, Granville. I mean, they're everywhere. But the two basic organizations that have to be on the same page is the school district and or a township or village. So obviously tonight here discussing this with you folks. Previously there was discussion with Northridge, but I think just logistically, politically, and a whole bunch of other reasons, it's just easier at this point to maintain the district or create the district between the village of Johnstown and the Johnstown-Monroe school district, excuse me. So basically what this does is forms another quasi-governmental body that has the ability to do a lot of things that the village cannot do alone, that I believe you guys can't do alone, our wonderful partners at JYA cannot do alone, and basically form a body that will then come up with a plan or come up with a package to go to the voters when the time is right for the park district or rec district, excuse me, to go to the voters for some sort of property levy tax. So the great thing about this is you guys sign on, the village signs on, the district is then formed, and now the district board of trustees has the responsibility to go and sell the idea of this park district and what it could do for the community. The park district would be the same district boundaries as your school district. So anybody living in that district would be part of the park district. The park district can issue debt. It can enter into leases. It could form agreements with the school board. It could form agreements with the village. It could form agreements with JYA. It could form agreements with some soccer place out of Indianapolis if it wants. It doesn't really matter. They have that ability to do as they please. So we all know park rec opportunities are becoming slimmer and slimmer, whether that's fields, basketball hoops, volleyball courts, whatever. So this is an idea that started back in 2016